So now that we all make good money here, let me tell you a little secret that my dad told me when I was young, and I've stuck with it, and I've tremendously watched our savings account grow as a couple. So he said, when you get married, whoever has the least paying job, that is what you base all of your finances off of. So when you want something, if you want to finance something, because I know that financing things is very popular right now, if you want to finance something, you need to make sure that the person who has the less amount of money getting paid to them on their weekly checks or bi-weekly checks can afford it. So for instance, my house note. Like I said, I make the least amount in the house. So our house note, can I afford it on my monthly total check? Yes. Could I afford to purchase the truck that I'm sitting in on my monthly check with the house note? Yes. Could I afford to purchase the truck that my husband drives with the house note and my truck note? Yes. And I continue to do things like that. So if we were to buy something else that needed to be financed, I look at my finances. Could I afford it on my monthly check, the house note, the truck note, the other truck note, and then whatever item it is that I'm looking at purchasing, along with fuel money, along with grocery money? Because if my husband ever lost his job, I want to make sure that we can still live comfortably on my check. We won't get our house foreclosed on. We won't get our trucks repoed and whatever else it is that you're purchasing. Can I, being the least high income, can I afford it? If the answer is no, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Plain and simple, because you will find yourself in debt, and when you lose a job, you'll be so stressed out. You're already going to be stressed when you lose a job. God forbid, I hope nobody else, nobody out here loses their job. But when you lose a job, you're already stressed out. You don't want to be worried about your house getting foreclosed on because you can't make payments, or your truck's getting repoed, or your car's getting repoed. You don't have to worry about that. So try to plan it out with whoever makes the least amount of money. Can they afford, ideally, groceries, gas, everyday living needs with whatever it is you're financing? And if the answer is no, don't get it. Plain and simple. Your savings will grow so fast because my husband is able to pay for all of the main bills in our house. That's how we have it set up. He can pay for all of the bills. So my entire check, straight to my savings. I highly recommend that for anyone out there. And when people ask me, what's your financial advice? That's the number one piece of advice I give. It was given to me as a kid, and I've stuck with it, and my savings has grown tremendously.